Hello, my beautiful people. I am Heidi Coletto, and welcome to my journal. This week we're going to be talking about red lipstick, and I enlisted the help of my beautiful high school best friend, Jenny Borrego.
Hi!
So before we go ahead and get started with our tips and tricks, I wanted to go ahead and discuss 3 of my top favorite red lipstick shades. So the first one is the Christian Dior Rouge. I just ended up buying a new one because I use it all the time. Then my next one is actually the Bobbi Brown Parisian Red. This red is so beautiful and goes on silky, silky smooth. And then the last one, which it's kind of embarrassing, there's like nothing left.
But that's how you know that you really love it. Like if your lipstick look like that, it's real love.
It's the MAC Matte Russian Red. It's another beautiful shade of red. So Jenny, what are our tips and tricks?
Alrighty, so our tips and tricks, we're gonna do 3, okay? And we're gonna start with what I feel is like the most simple, because it's one of those that it's like so simple that you're like, really? But I've noticed that not a lot of people do it. I just found out she doesn't do this trick, and I was like, what do you mean? We can't be friends anymore. And the tip or trick, it's actually lip liner. I know, it sounds like really...
0 lip liner.
I still can't believe that. I still can't believe that. So lip liner is something that I always recommend. Lip liner helps with so many things. So lip liner is going to help you define your lips, because let's be real. Look, when you first buy a beautiful lipstick and it looks like this, first of all, this is so beautiful. Like I can't even. It's very easy to outline your lip when your lipstick looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
when it's fresh.
when your lipstick looks like this, not so much. It becomes very difficult to outline your lips perfectly, like with sharp lines, when your lipstick looks like that. So that's when lip liner is going to always come in. Your lip liner is always going to be sharp and ready to go.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to outline your lips perfectly. You're always going to get like that very crisp, clean lines that honestly, when it comes to red lipstick, that's what you want to have. Yeah. Now it's going to also help with bleeding. So I don't know, I know that it happens to you because you just mentioned it.
Well, obviously I don't use lip liner.
I have just changed your life, girl. So it's gonna help with bleeding. So if you have any lipsticks that you've noticed that you wear them and then maybe like 30 minutes later or an hour later, you start to see them kind of like run into, you know, the little lines of the lip, lip liner is gonna stop that. Lip liner is also going to help the lipstick last much, much longer. And think of it as like creating a little border around the lips where it's gonna like keep the lipstick in there. So this is my first tip and trick, which is like, you know, lip liner.
I'm gonna start investing in some.
A must. So now my next tip or trick is actually loose powder. And what this is gonna do is it's going to turn pretty much any lipstick that you have into something that's much more long wearing, and it's gonna help with transferring. There's some lipsticks that have like beautiful shades, they're very buttery, like very delicious, but they sort of transfer everywhere. You have to be very careful. If, God forbid, the wind hits your lips and you have
a line
everywhere. That's a nightmare. You know, you're just like, oh. So putting a little bit of powder is going to change that. So what you do is you start with lip liner. Then you get your favorite red lipstick. Then once you have applied like about 1 coat, you get a little bit of like any loose powder. Honestly, like any loose powder is perfectly fine. You dab a little bit on your lip, and then you do a light second coat over that. Okay. So that's gonna make your lipstick not only last a lot longer, it's going to actually help it from transferring so easy. Okay. Now my last tip or trick is for those of you looking to make your lips look a little bit more plump, a little bit fuller, which nowadays I feel like who doesn't? That's like the thing now, right? And what you do is with your lip liner, like, do we see a pattern here? So with your lip liner, what you want to do is instead of drawing out your Cupid's bow, you're gonna actually fill it in. So that is like a very, very subtle way of making your top lip look very plump, and it's gonna make it look full without you having to draw out your lips and make it look like very exaggerated. Because I feel like a lot of women feel very uncomfortable with overdrawing their lips. It looks a little unnatural. And it takes a little getting used to. So I feel like doing that is like a subtle little way of making your lips look a little bigger, a little plumper without too much, you know?
Interesting, yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Those are my favorite. I have a lot of them, but those are my favorite tips and tricks.
And I mean, red lipstick makes any outfit pop out. So I'm really excited to put these into work.
Yes. And the only thing that I would say is like, I feel as a makeup artist that a lot of women are very, very intimidated by red lipstick. And I would just encourage everyone to just try it. It takes a little getting used to, right? But I feel like once you find that red that just makes you feel sexy.
Yes. And there's so many different shades. So many different shades.
And don't come at me where like red doesn't look good on me. Red looks good on everyone.
Absolutely,
I don't care how fair, dark, olive, yellow. It doesn't matter what skin tone you have. It looks good on absolutely everybody.
And it's such a classic and chic look to go to for any outfit in reality, whether you want something very casual or more work or more class. Listen, red lipstick is the way to go.
I agree. Okay, so are we ready to put my tips and tricks to the test?
I think so. So we're starting with,
of course,
lip liner.
Lip liner. Were you already gonna just jump into your lipstick?
I was. Well, I usually do my Cupid's bow first, which she told me she does it after. So there you go. Everybody does something different, but let's just try.
Let's just, no pressure, right? Just put Jenny's stuff to the test. Okay, so make sure that first your lip liner is like sharpened.
It is.
Is it? Okay.
It is. It's pretty good. All right, so then we just outline.
Yeah, you're just gonna outline, and then first I'm gonna outline it normal, and then we'll do the filling it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need a little help with this side because believe it or not, I don't know if it happens to all of you guys, but my lips are definitely not the same.
Oh my god,
shape.
girl, mine either.
Yeah, so I have one side that like really like curves and pops out, and then the other side is just straight.
Mine does the exact same thing.
Is it the same side? Because that would be really funny.
This one goes up more, and then
oh no, mine is the opposite.
Oh.
I don't even know if I'm doing this. So we're just outlining like if I'm about to color, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally like if you're coloring a book.
This feels so weird.
Does it really?
Yeah, I really don't do lip liner at all.
That's so funny. I always do lip liner.
And I'm more of like my mom who literally can just be driving and grab lipstick and be like, bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay, that is a talent.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. I've never been able to do that, and I don't think at this point that I'll ever be able to.
And she has the prettiest Cupid's bow I have ever seen, and she does it like if it's nobody's business.
That's talent. In the car.
In the car.
I can't even apply like lip gloss in the car.
So our Cupid's bow, do I just do like how I would regular?
Yeah, just do it regular so that we could see like the difference. Yeah.
My lips are so... My lips are not huge, but... Oof. You know what I feel like right now?
What? Chunky with activity.
I didn't want to say.
You feel like you're like a chunky with activity.
Isn't there a song?
Kind of reminds me of when we were in middle school.
Like Chongalicious.
Yeah, that's a Fergie song. Chongalicious definition.
Alright, so just the outline, or do I like fully
yeah,
go?
so now just kind of shade it in. You see how like I outline mine and then I start to shade. Yeah, that's going to help it blend better with the lipstick, and it's also going to help the lipstick last longer.
And let me tell you, I much prefer doing the silky lipsticks right now because I feel like the matte ones are really like, at the end of the day, my lips start peeling.
They're really dry, huh?
Yeah, they get very, very dry. So I'm really excited for these tips and tricks because also wearing a mask,
Oh yes.
and red lipstick,
those two are not a match made in heaven.
No. It happened to me at work already, guys.
So if you're using the silky sort of lipsticks, then a lip liner is
a must.
definitely a must. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Macy's, be ready.
Okay.
All right.
This is where we're at. Okay, so we're done. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and our second tip or trick was the powder.
Correct.
Okay, so now I have a long wear lipstick.
Okay.
So I don't really feel like I need to. This one is the Kat Von D. It's my favorite lipstick. Yeah, it's been my favorite lipstick for years. This one's Outlaw. So I don't feel like I need it, but either way I'll just do it to kind of like show what the process is like. So you want to do first like a light layer or like a normal layer of like your favorite lipstick.
Look at this goodness.
Which one did you go with?
I went with the Parisian Red from Bobbi Brown. Oh, looks so good. You know, I actually call my journal Parisian Red.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My actual handwritten daily journal is called Parisian Red. All right. So pretty. I have such big lips.
Yes, you do. But they're beautiful.
And I didn't even feel like try to make them look big. I'm excited to do it.
I know, girl. Okay, so then now what you want to do is you want to grab a little bit of loose powder.
Okay.
Any loose powder is fine. So I just put a little bit like on the top, and then we want to do this with your finger, or I like to use my finger because if you use anything else, you're gonna get it dirty.
Okay.
So you just grab a little bit on your finger and you literally
just tap tap. Okay.
So you're gonna immediately see it matte out your lips.
All right.
Okay, look at me. You see it immediately like matted out.
Yeah.
The lipstick.
It did.
So that's like, think of that as like what you just added. It's like a powdery primer.
Okay.
Almost. So it's like the layer that we're gonna put on top is going to show the natural state of the lipstick, which is like that shiny state. But because on the bottom of that you have a lipstick plus powder, you're not gonna just completely, be without lipstick at any time of the day. Okay, so then now we go back in. Now this isn't absolutely the best when your lips are dry, so what you want to do is on any days that you want to do this trick, just make sure that your lips are really, really moisturized before.
Okay. My lips are like bam. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm literally gonna have lipstick for like 3 days. This is not gonna come off. Okay, so now for my favorite. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so if you want, I can go ahead and do mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, like my cupid's bow is a little smaller than yours. So
Yeah.
all I'm gonna do is like wherever I would normally kind of like follow the shape, I'm going to fill that in. So I usually tuck my top lip in. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl.
Excuse me.
Stop it. I became someone else. So, and then I just play around with the shape until I get the shape that I want.
Oh. All right, let's try this.
And you saw I did like a tiny, tiny bit. How's it going?
Do more.
Let me see. Okay, alright, so we'll do more. Tuck in your lip. Go like that. There you go. See, and just tuck in that, yeah. Match them.
Oh my god. Are they matched? Kind of.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill it in more. There you go. Okay, come up a little bit. They can't see you at all. There you go. Yes, girl, yes. It's like instant lip filler. That's what I feel like it does.
Hello.
Let me see. Ah, you see? I love that. And it's literally so subtle.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna look a little bit more like out there. It looks really, really
No,
subtle.
it doesn't look bad at all. Love, love, love. So my beautiful people, those were our top 3 tips and tricks for red lipstick. I hope that helps all of you guys in applying lipstick and making it a little bit more long wear and long lasting, and so you don't have you know, the wind and
the wind and the mask and the whole thing
and all that going on. And for sure, I'm definitely going to be investing in some lip liners.
Yeah, if anybody got anything out of this, it needs to be lip liner.
Yeah.
Like lip liner is like the thing. You know?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for coming on here and giving all of our readers some of your magic.
No, thank you so much for having me. It's been fun. I love it. Anytime we talk about makeup, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that is it for today. Bye.
Bye.